Hi, I'm Erik Linask here at IT Expo East 2012. I'm talking in Miami this morning with Ken Spear from ServicePilot. Ken, good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Morning, Erik.
So, any thoughts, any reflections on the first couple of days of IT Expo?
This has been a great show. We're here with our partner Exmartech, and we're having the opportunity not only to see companies from a wide range of different sectors, but also get introduced to the open source market.
So tell me a little bit about what ServicePilot does.
We provide monitoring solutions for VoIP and unified communications. And so our customers are people like managed service providers, enterprises. They want to be able to ensure 100% availability, excellent call quality, and consistent performance to their end users.
So there's certainly not a shortage of players in the monitoring space. What does ServicePilot do differently?
Well, when you deal with something like unified communications, it's a very complex solution. There's a lot of moving parts. There's applications, there's databases, of course you have the network and servers. So companies want an all-in-one solution where they can, if there's a problem, they can identify the problem, isolate it, and resolve it quickly. And so that's one of our differentiators. Then in terms of how they want to deploy it, they want a cost-effective way of being able to implement it. And so whether it's, they say, okay, we only want to target it for a specific need that we have, or they're trying to roll it out in a way because they're implementing VoIP over a period of time, they want to be able to do that in a cost-effective fashion.
How does the growth of cloud change what you have to do with regards to, as a monitoring provider?
Well, then service levels become all important because now it's not something that's necessarily under the control of IT or one organization. You've got lots of different organizations delivering lots of services. The end user doesn't care whether the IT or the service provider is getting that from one source or one vendor. They just want good response time, good call quality, so forth. So you need tools that are going to allow you to ensure a high level of service so that the end user is getting the performance and the productivity they expect from the services that are being delivered.
When it comes to the troubleshooting, when there are issues, how much of the resolution can be automated? How much requires some sort of manual intervention?
Well, you get, some of it is, they're common problems. So we have a correlation engine in our product. It can do some things in terms of logic to say, okay, we can isolate that, we can look at where that problem is, and we can pinpoint exactly what component is giving you problems or causing degradation. But some of it is, problems are complex, and so the tool has to be able to pull the information up and provide information to the relevant people who can really go in there and solve it. And so any tool, that's really its job, is to help you going from being more reactive to a situation, but ultimately more proactive in terms of not only resolving the problems, but addressing them beforehand. And that's one of the other advantages our product has, is it does trend analysis and capacity planning. So if you're going to run out of bandwidth or you're going to have other constraints like that that would impact quality, you can anticipate that in advance.
Ken, what's the biggest thing that is impacting UC delivery in terms of quality?
Well, some of it is the old proverbial finger pointing. You got network guys and they say it's the network. You got server guys and they kind of understand their world and they're pointing it. Or you've got third parties providing it, and so that's why a tool that will allow you to do all in one, and each of those different organizations or departments can look at the world and say, okay, I understand it. This is not a case of finger pointing. We don't have to deal with these vendor or technology silos. We can focus on what's the real problem here and then get the relevant people involved who need to solve it.
Excellent. Ken, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Enjoy the rest of IT Expo.
Okay, thank you for your time.